Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today's video is all about the love of decorating your home for Valentine's Day using things that you've made yourself by doing DIYs. I'm participating in the Can't Sleep Creations collaboration hosted by Annie at Crafting with Indiana Jones, Dawn from Shabby Meets Bling, and Monica from Up All Night DIY. Make sure to check out their mentions in the description box and also the lovely playlist. For my first DIY, I took a wooden box and some hot glue, and using the glue, I made all of these shapes to make it look like a suitcase. Once the glue had dried, I painted over the whole thing with French linen chalk paint and, of course, antique wax, my favorite. You know I put that stuff on everything. And if you want to see the full process of this project, I'll link it in the description box below because I did it on a live stream. Once my box was completely dried, I decided I wanted to add something cute on top. So I had some bottles and napkins, and also I used some more hot glue with a silicone mold to make some shapes. Once that was done, I took the Mod Podge and carefully placed the napkin all over the bottle, and then I added the hot glue shapes with some more antique wax on top, and look at how beautiful the bottle turned out. I'm really loving it, and it looks so romantic. I had gotten these beautiful flowers from Temu, and I decided to add one in just to complete the look. The flowers are so beautiful, and I really love the blue color. Just complements the whole design. Next, I covered another bottle with more antique wax, and then I had this netting that I had got at Dollar Tree, and I placed that all around the outside for some texture look. After adding pearl garland and a little pink wooden heart to the neck of the bottle, I thought the look was complete. After that, I took a doily, some tea, a wooden heart shape, and a love sign. And I made this little shelf sitter by putting the tea on top of the doily and then placing the love sign in the front. And I thought it turned out really cute. Next, I took this wood block and I wood burned the side to make it look like a book. And that's going to be a little stand to go on top of the suitcase. Then I placed my bottle on top. And once that was done, I took my little love sign and placed that right in front, just adjusting the bottles a little bit so you could see everything. For my next DIY, I took this plastic tray that I got at Dollar Tree. Using popsicle sticks and more antique wax, I made a little background on the inside of the tray just by measuring all of the sticks, placing them down with wood glue, and then adding antique wax on top, and then taking it off with a baby wipe. It really gave a rustic look. Then I took these Valentine cards, a piece of wood, and I placed the wood in between the two cards, and then I added some lacy ribbon all around the outside of the cards, just with hot glue. I also took some jute twine and made 2 little bows and attached those to each of the hearts. I took some black paint and I wrote the words love and family on each of the hearts. And then I went into my flower stash and I got some pretty flowers to put on. Not only could you add some twine to the back of this piece and hang it on the wall, you could also just put it on the shelf, and it makes a beautiful decoration for Valentine's Day. For my next DIY, I took this glass vase and some hot glue. First, I covered the whole vase in antique wax, and I did have a few trials with that. If you watch my live stream, you'll see what I went through. I took a hairnet at first and placed it on top, then used some antique wax, then I tried French linen. Then one of my friends suggested that I put gems all around the hearts. And I did, and the audience got to choose the color. Then I added hot glue as stems and leaves for 2 beautiful flowers on the side of the vase. And I had this cork and it had lights on it, and I added that to the inside, and it totally transformed the vase into this beautiful light. Just by using a little bit of hot glue, a little bit of silver paint, made this vase come alive. For my next DIY, I took some faux tulips and a glass bottle, and I pushed in the tulip heads into the bottle, and I also strung some lights in there that I had wrapped the cord with painter's tape. The painter's tape was green, so it kind of blended in with the tulips. At the top, I added a lace ribbon, a pearl, and a little butterfly. Next, I took some sawdust If you don't know it, I have a scroll saw, so I have lots of sawdust here. I placed some in the bottom of this little tube that I had got at Dollarama. After that, I placed some real coffee on the next layer. Then I took a little small plant and added it on top to make a little succulent. Creating your own DIY Valentine's Day decorations with craft items like hot glue, silicone molds, gems, glass bottles, paint, and of course, antique wax can be a great way to add a touch of love to your space. I hope you found some ideas in this video that you can look back on, or go check out my live streams for the full details. If you want to see how I made this beautiful tray, click on the next video.